Well, I've just arrived for the first time this winter. Nobody else on the lake, which is nice to see. So I've got in my favourite little swim that I fished a lot early in the year, February and March time. I had a great time with the perch. It's now getting towards the end of October, and I'm up here hoping for a perch again. Conditions look good, ideal really. I remember before, earlier in the year, a blustery southwesterly, southeasterly wind, you know, anything coming up the lake was good, just like today. I can see the remnants of a lot of dying pads out there now. I know this lake gets absolutely covered in lily pads, and I can see them right down on the in the edge of those trees there, so I've got to be careful. They just seem to be everywhere, little stumps, dead, decaying stalks sticking up. The leaves have all died off, but the stalks are still there, so I need to be careful. Anyway, a day's perch fishing. One rod's going to be on lobworm, the other one's going to be on prawn. Let's see how we do. Right, so I've got the first rod out on prawn, just a section of prawn on a size 4 hook, straight on the hook, and just about to put out the other rod. Light 1.5 ounce running ledger, and on this one I've got a size 4 hook with a lobworm chopped up into 3 sections like that. Progress report here. It's about 12:30 now, so I've been fishing for a couple of hours, and I've had 2.5 chances, if that makes sense. I've had a take on the left rod on worm, smack straight up to the top, and I struck, missed it. You know, the line was tight, the rod was pulled around a bit, but by the time I'd struck it, obviously dropped the worms. And then about an hour later, 3/4 of an hour later, the right hand rod on prawn, exactly the same. Bang, straight up, beep, right the way up, struck, missed it, nothing there. And then the other take was halfway up, so hence the 2.5 chances, 2.5 takes. I didn't strike that one, it just jumped halfway up and stopped. I'm pretty sure all takes were perch. You know, there was no bow wave as a carp shot off in the shallow water. So I'm confident that there's perch in the swim. I've just got to hook one. As I say, it's 12:30, so I've got plenty of time. I've got all afternoon. I'm going to probably fish right up to darkness. Try and get one of these perch. Well, look what I've just gone and caught. I had a really great winter up here, February to March, when I caught a load of perch, including this one. And I caught this one 2 or 3 times. Then I had a break. The last fish I caught was this one. Then I came back again about 6 weeks later, and I went and caught this one again. So I haven't fished it since. As I say, that was around about mid-April, I think it was, and I've just come back again just to have a little go today. It's getting towards the end of October. Went in the same swim, and look what I've caught. I've gone and caught the same fish yet again. I think this is the fifth time I've caught this fish this year, and it's the same weight, bang on 3 pounds. Hopefully he'll fatten up for the winter. And there he is, cracking 3 pound perch. just what I wanted. Caught this one on prawn, just in front of a small overhanging bush there, and it's the first one of the day. Well, we're in on the worm, but it's a carp. Just gave me a right merry-go-round battle through those dead lily roots. I managed to get him through okay. The whole area is clouded up with mud now because I'm fishing in about 2 foot of water. Oh, I only just returned the perch. In fact, he's still recovering in the net, so I might be able to get a carp perch double shot here. Oh, if this thing will come in. I'm trying to be careful not to, oh, got him, lose the perch that's still in the net. So there we go. A £3 perch and probably a 6 or 7 pound common carp. Never done that before. Well, that's a bit of a mixed bag, isn't it? All within about 10 minutes. It's a nice nice common carp at the top there. And the nice £3 perch and another smaller perch there. Wow, that was pretty hectic, to say the least. Little and large. Nice brace of perch here, caught within 5 minutes of each other. 3-pounder and a smaller one. There's the carp. And what a brace that is. Don't think I'll ever do this again. Oh, I don't believe it. I've only just chucked it back out with a fresh worm on, and I've got another carp on. They're liking those lobworms. Not the intended species. Oh God, he's going. Only a small one, but I'll tell you what, they're pretty fish, these commons. Oh, he's going for it. And another lovely common in the net. Wow, what a day I'm having. Look at that. Another cracking, immaculate common. Low double, I would have thought this one. Probably about £10, 10 or 11 for this one. On the recast worm again. You know, I just had that last common on the worm, chucked it out, and it's obviously clouded the area up so much. Bait hadn't been in the water 10 minutes and we got this cracker. Smashing fish. Well, that's just about it for another one. Light's fading now. Wind's getting up. I think it's going to be a pretty grim night by all accounts. Winds are going to get up to about 40 miles an hour tomorrow. Thunderstorms, torrential rain, so I'm probably not going to go fishing tomorrow, even though it's my Wednesday off. I could go, but we'll see. Anyway, just about to wrap it up here. It's been a really great day, you know. I mean, I had a little bit of activity when I first started. In the first couple of hours, you know, I had a couple of decent takes, but didn't connect. And then nothing until that flurry around about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock time, when I suddenly had 4 fish within about, you know, half an hour or so. 2 nice carp and 2 nice perch. So I can't complain. It's been a great day. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I've had the lake to myself all day. It's like my own water, you know. It's great. I absolutely love it. Nobody wants to fish here. It's brilliant. And that's a large part of my enjoyment these days, is having a nice bit of peace and quiet all to myself. So on that front, it's been an absolutely perfect day. See you next time. Well, hopefully you'll be able to see this. It's getting a bit dark now, right on last knockings. But I finally got a perch on the worm. 2.5 pounds this one is, 2 pounds 8 ounces. So that's another cracking perch. And it's ended the day nicely. So I think I'm going to pack up and go home now, because the rain's starting to come in, the wind's getting up, and I'm going to get away before I get wet. So see you next time.